And we are back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be introducing you to my whole class family, every single one of my accounts. We'll go through all the town halls that I have. I'll tell you what I'm doing with the accounts, if I'm going to be progressing them, if I'm not going to be progressing them. I'll show you the troops that I'm using, and I'll explain to you why I'm using those troops at that town hall and why those troops are my primary attacking troops at each of those town halls. So sit tight, buckle up, stay tuned, and enjoy the show. Okay, so before we actually get into showing you the accounts, I'm going to give you my theory on how to play this game. Now, there's many different ways on how to play this game, and I hope in the near future to bring you a video on the different ways that I found that people have played this game. Also, another video that I do want to bring you in the future is how I manage all of these accounts. I promise you those videos will be coming up, hopefully in the near future. But for now, let me just talk to you a little bit about my theory in the game. My theory in the game is always about war. It's always about preparing for war, getting better with your war attacks. And because of that, what I try to do is I try to always be farming with my war army. Whatever army I want to use in war is going to be the army that I'm farming with. So if you notice that I'm farming with a certain type of troops, that means that I'm going to be warring with those troops as well. So why am I telling you this right now before I even show you my accounts? Well, the reason why I'm telling you this right now is because my lowest account, let's get into the lowest account and show it to you. My lowest account is the Aviator. That's what his name is. The Aviator is my lowest account. It is currently a Town Hall 5. Now, when I say the lowest accounts, I mean anything below Town Hall 7 is considered, in my mind, the lowest accounts. Now, why do I say that? And what does this have to do with my theory on the game? Well, I'll tell you. My lowest account is always going to be in a clan that we don't war in. It is a clan that when people, you know, they have things to do, real life takes over, they got to put their accounts on the side for a little bit. We ask everybody in the clan, take their accounts, if they're going to be inactive, and put them into that clan. So I always have one low account in that clan, and once it gets to Town Hall 7, then I make a brand new one, and that becomes the leader of that clan. And then that Town Hall 7, which used to be the lowest, is going to be going to Little Playhouse, which is where we house our 10s and below. Now, what can I tell you about every single town hall below Town Hall 7? There's nothing really much to tell. What I'm using at these town halls, I use Jibarch pretty much, giants, barbarians, archers, wall breakers, a few goblins here and there to get some loot. I'm not really concerned about triples. I'm not really concerned. All I'm concerned about is getting the loot. Now, getting the loot is something that you can do with attacking, but my tip for you at the lower town halls, Town Hall 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, is always be giving priority to your collectors. Upgrade those collectors as soon as possible. Your collectors, your storages, just by doing your collectors alone, you'd be surprised how fast you can get that town hall upgraded without taking any attacks whatsoever. So that's pretty much all there is to talk about on the lowest town halls. Let's get into the next two, which are 2 Town Hall 8s. Okay, so here we are with the next 2 accounts. On the left is my second lowest account, it's Grandpa Avi. Grandpa Avi is a Town Hall 8, just became a Town Hall 8. And on the right side is Captain Obvious, which is a Town Hall 8, which is an almost finished Town Hall 8. Now, before we go any further and talk about the troops that I'm using at Town Hall 7, because we skipped Town Hall 7 and Town Hall 8, a lot of people have always asked me, Avi, where can I get these dragon bases, these dragon progress bases? I personally use them as my home base. We'll talk about that in another video, why I use them as my home base. But if you're interested in getting these dragon bases for any town halls from Town Hall 7 all the way up to Town Hall 14, feel free to go to ClashChamps.com for all your base building needs. But there you can get any of my dragon bases. Search word is either Clash Playhouse or Avi or Dragon. One of them will find my dragon bases, but they are all there from Town Halls 7 and 8. Now let's talk about the troops that I use at Town Hall 7 and Town Hall 8 and why I use them. Well, at Town Hall 7, it's all about the dragons. We started this video, I told you what my theory is when I play this game. I always like to be using a war army when I'm farming. So I already told you that once my accounts hit Town Hall 7, they go into our lowest clan, Little Playhouse, where we do war. That clan wars with Town Halls 10s and below. We have 2 11s up there, but that's besides the point. So Dragons is the fiercest, strongest attack strategy to use at Town Hall 7. Another reason why I'm using Dragons. Dragons take a lot of elixir. And at Town Hall 7, there is a tremendous amount of elixir out there. Why is there a tremendous amount of elixir? Because you can't use elixir for walls, and there's only a limited amount of things that you can upgrade, and those things are kind of cheap. So everybody has elixir. Elixir's always out there. So that's why I like to use Dragons at Town Hall 7. Now let's talk about Town Hall 8, because these 2 accounts are both Town Hall 8s. Why? What do I start with? Well, I go from Town Hall 7 to Town Hall 8, and I continue to use the Dragons. So in the beginning of the Town Hall, the first thing I try to do at Town Hall 8 is since I'm using Dragons, I'm saving all my Dark Elixir. All the Dark Elixir that I accumulate, I put that right into the King. You don't need the King for Dragon attacks. If you have them, it's really nice, but if you don't have them, you can still really get by. And I'm doing that. I'm doing all of my dark upgrades. I try to get all of my dark resources done. And the reason why I'm doing that is because what I'd like to do is when I finish with getting all that stuff done, and then I have an abundance of dark elixir, then I switch the army over to a cold-blooded hobo, which is 1 golem, hogs, and bowlers in the CC. That is my go-to war strategy at Town Hall 8. It is very, very important that a person should leave Town Hall 8 with having a firm grasp on how to use them piggies at the lower town halls. If you do that, it'll definitely prepare you for the higher town halls when you got to use piggies then. But now that we finished this, let's go over and look at the next town halls, the next accounts. Okay, so here we are on the next accounts numbers 4 and number 5. So on the left side, you're going to see account number 4, which is El Guapo. El Guapo is my baby Town Hall 9, and on the right side is Avinash, which is my almost max Town Hall 9. Now, I didn't tell you about my lower accounts, if I'm progressing them, what I'm doing with them. So let's start talking about progressing the accounts. Right now, I'm making a small goal for myself, and that's to have 2 accounts at every Town Hall level. So Avinash is going to be going to Town Hall 10, and it is going to be going fairly soon. It just has a couple of levels left of heroes on it. My king is level 24. I do have some magic items. I'm not sure if I'm going to hold on to the magic items or I'm going to save them for Town Hall 10, but I do currently have a book of heroes, and I have a book of everything, and I think I have enough medals that I could actually, no, I don't have enough medals. So that's what, these are my 2 Town Hall 9s. Now let's go and talk about my Town Hall 9s, what troops I'm currently using, what troops I start off with, why I start off, why I use those troops. Let's get into it. Okay, so here we are on Avinash. Avinash is like I said, it's my most progressed Town Hall. Let's look at the armies that I have in my quick train army. Army number 1 is Queen Pop. Queen Pop is a strategy that was invented by Cast and Blast many, many, many years ago. I actually just found a video. I just remembered a video that I was in, that he made when I was in his clan. If you're interested in going and looking at that video, the video is with Mini-Me is in it. Mini-Me was a Town Hall 9, and the video, look for AD Island. It's the AD Island video. My account is the first one it shows on screen, but that's besides the point. Queen Pop is an army that's been around, like I said, for a long time. It is a great army. It's very, very strong, and I highly, highly recommend using it for many different reasons. Let's talk about some of the reasons why I use it. And I will do a full Queen Pop video if you're interested. I have done some others, but I'll do an updated Queen Pop video on how to use it. The reason why Queen Pop is very important to use as your first Town Hall 9 real attack strategy is for a couple reasons. First of all, it's very important at Town Hall 9 to start getting used to doing Lalo. There's a joke that's been said in stream. It's a joke that's been going around. They say that if you didn't use Lalo at Town Hall 9, then you didn't use Lalo at Town Hall 10, 11, 12, 13, or 14. It's very, very difficult to learn a strategy at a higher town hall. It's much easier to learn the strategies at the lower town halls and then take what you learned and attribute it to the higher town halls. So Queen Pop is a very good Lalo strategy. It's very easy to use because it does use 4 hounds, so there's a lot of wiggle room for making mistakes because of all the hounds. And also, the most important reason is because Queen Pop does not really use heroes. The only purpose of your heroes, your queen is used for one purpose, your king is used for a second purpose. The purpose of your queen is to take care of the CC, and the purpose is your king is for back-end tanking. So I don't care what level your heroes are, even with a level 1 queen, with these troops, an army 1, you'll notice that there's a difference between the previous army and army number 1. They're both Queen Pop, but I didn't have a max zap in the CC, so I had to bring three zaps, 3 of my own zaps, plus a quake. So you know, you end up losing out on the poison. But if you have a poison and you have your queen and you have 5 archers, you can take care of any CC, no matter what level your queen is. So that's the reason why I like to use it, because it's very easy to fully upgrade this strategy. It's just hounds and loons. Yes, it does take a lot to get those dark barracks and to upgrade them twice to get the hounds, and then it's like 20 minutes a hound until you get your second one done. But it's definitely worth it. It is super, super strong. It is the only strategy that a brand new baby Town Hall 9 can take out a max 9 without a problem. Like, it's not even like, it's the same. It's not a big deal. So that is the first strategy that I use. And again, I highly recommend it because it is very good to get you used to doing Lalo. This is the first Town Hall where you're really, really doing Lalo. The second army that I'm using, if you look at army number 2, it's an attack strategy called HPBBB. The origination of this strategy was really HGHB. That was the original strategy that I used to use as my second strategy at Town Hall 9. A long, long time ago, by Sectatron, for those of you who have been around this game for a long time, you'll know that Teslas used to do double damage to P.E.K.K.A.s. A long time ago, I don't even know when. If somebody could leave it down in the comments down below, when they changed it, that Teslas no longer do double damage to P.E.K.K.A.s. But when that happened, Bisectatron put out a video called, I think it was called P.E.K.K.A. Walk, and it's really this HP. It was healers, P.E.K.K.A.s, bowlers, and piggies. That was the attack strategy, and I converted that from using piggies to using baby dragons instead. And the reason why I do that is because, again, I'm trying to use this for farming. My farming strategy is my war strategy. My war strategy is my farming strategy. So because of that, I'm trying to find an army that doesn't use a lot of Dark Elixir, because at Town Hall 9, you need a lot of Dark Elixir for all the hero upgrades. So as you can see, it's 150 Dark Elixir, and that's only because I just recently added in a witch. I took out three wizards and I added in a witch instead. And this is basically my mid Town Hall 9 strategy. It is super, super strong. Again, highly recommend it because it's very low on Dark Elixir. It's you're basically from my troops that I use, it's the first introduction to using any sort of queen walk in the troops that I use, in the army comps that I use. This is my first time I'm queen walking. And this strategy uses a very, very small queen walk. So I start using this strategy at about, when my queen gets to about level 20, I'll start using this. The next strategy that I'm using is the last strategy. Once my queen gets to Town Hall, to level 30, is when I'm using this strategy. It is the original TDH Town Hall 9. And for those of you who've been to my streams and you see me doing TDH at Town Hall 12, Town Hall 13, Town Hall 14, those TDHs ain't nothing like TDH at Town Hall 9. TDH at Town Hall 9 is so much fun. Those minions under Rage are just crazy, crazy, crazy powerful. It is a lot of fun. It's like a 2-minute queen walk. It's a 45, 50-second, 1-minute Lalo with rages for the loons, rages for the minions, ripping bases apart. And again, why do I choose this as a third strategy? Well, first of all, it's also kind of low in Dark Elixir cost. It's only 727 Dark Elixir. And again, it's preparation for the higher town halls. It's using a more advanced queen walk. It's learning how to use wall breakers. You got to learn how to wall break if you're learning how to TDH. It's a more advanced Lalo than you did at Queen Pop. So those are reasons to use it, and those are reasons. The reasons to use it is because it's preparation and it's also helpful right here and now. That's pretty much it for the Town Hall 9s. Let's move over to my one single Town Hall 10. Okay, so here we are at account number 6. Account number 6 is my lonesome Town Hall 10 named Avilicious. Avilicious is a Town Hall 10. It is just about done. I have one more mortar to put down. And this account is probably going to be staying, for the meantime, it's going to be staying as my Town Hall 10. Like we said before, Avinash is going to be joining this account as a Town Hall 10. But for right now, this account is done. One more mortar to be done. Should get that tomorrow with my loot bonus, with my star bonus. Let's go and look at the troops that I primarily use at Town Hall 10. Here's the Quick Train Army. The troops that I usually start off with a Zap Drag at Town Hall 10. It's extremely, extremely strong. It doesn't take a lot of upgrades to get a fully maxed army for this army comp. So I'd like to use that first. It is very strong, not hard to use. So that's what I start off with. After that, I'll do some Lalo, but primarily I'm really looking to do Frozen Witch. Frozen Witch is probably the easiest strategy to use, to master, to triple with. If anybody out there is having any issues whatsoever at Town Hall 10 getting triples, leave a comment down below and let me know, and I will put out a video as soon as possible on any of these strategies. But there is no reason why a Town Hall 10 should not be tripling like 90% of the time. That's pretty much it for Town Hall 10. Let's move over to the Town Hall 11s. Okay, so here we are with account number 7, which is Son of a Twitch, and account number 8, which is Avisaurus Rex. These are my two Town Hall 11s. They were both started within a week of each other, so they're pretty much evenly progressed. You can always check if you ever want to see how's Avi doing with his Town Hall 11, where's he holding with his Town Hall 11. You can always just look to see where I'm at the walls. My walls always go in the same pattern is how I upgrade the walls. So you can see that I got a little bit more walls done on Son of a Twitch. Son of a Twitch has a few more walls done. It does have more defenses done as well, but Avisaurus Rex is pretty much finished with heroes. Whereas Son of a Twitch still has 5 levels of King, 1 levels of Warden, where Avisaurus Rex just has 1 level of King to do. As a matter of fact, I just noticed before I press play, I just noticed that there is a free book of heroes. I mean, not free. There is a book of heroes that is available in the trader, but I'm not even going to get it. I'm not going to get it because these accounts, for the meantime, for right now, are not going to Town Hall 12. Now, I've said this, on my earlier accounts. I'm saying this now on my 11s. I may say it on my 12s, some 13s. I may say it that they're not progressing to the next Town Hall. But those are just what my immediate goals are. You see, Clash of Clans is basically on an 18-month cycle. As you know, a new Town Hall comes out roughly every 18 months. And within that 18-month period it's usually broken down into 3 6-month periods, meaning that they give us the brand new town hall, and then 6 months later comes some sort of update for that town hall. 6 months after that comes another sort of update for the town hall. And usually it takes around 2 months, 3 months to upgrade everything that they've given you. So depending on where I'm holding with my Town Hall 14s, I may or may not progress some of the other Town Halls, some of the lower Town Halls, bring them up. But for the meantime, with my immediate goals, these two are my 11s, and they are staying 11s for right now. What troops am I using? Let's get into the troops. Let's talk about the troops that I'm using over here at Town Hall 11. It is so much fun using these troops. Let's talk about it. Whoopsie, there's where I wanted to go. This is the army comp that I'm using primarily the whole way through Town Hall 11. Town Hall 11 is where I'm getting you're getting the bulk of your Lalo practice. This is Lalo practice that isn't Lalo like you had at Town Hall 9. This is big boy Lalo with a warden, using a warden ability and more spells and a bigger army comp. I used two hounds with this army, whereas at Town Hall 9 you got one hound. Town Hall 10 you really got one hound. So this is the army that I'm using. It's a lot of fun to use. I will definitely put out a video on using it, because my theory, even within this, I'm finding new little things that I can do with the Quad Quake. The way I'm doing it now, I think, is the strongest I've ever been using my Town Hall 11 army with the Quad Quake. But again, if you're curious, if you want to see it right now before I do a video on it, feel free to pop into the stream. It's twitch.tv/Playhouse, and come in there and I'll take some attacks for you on my Town Hall 11s. But these are my Town Hall 11s, and now let's go over and look at the Town Hall 12s. Okay, so here we are with accounts number 9, which is 007, and account number 10, which is Old Man Puffer. Both of these accounts are Town Hall 12s. And like we said before, for the meantime, both of these accounts are not going to be progressing to Town Hall 13. Again, they may be going in the future, but for right now, the immediate plans are to not take them to Town Hall 13. So, what do I got going on? Let's go and look at 007. I'll show you what I'm using, and we'll look at the base and see everything about 007. So here is 007. 007, like I said, is my lowest Town Hall 12. It's making some progress. All my builders are done. My heroes are still need some work on my heroes. I got 1 level of Queen. I got 14 levels on the King and still 8 levels on the Warden. Walls are coming around. This is what I'm using. Now let's look at the troops that I'm using now. Troops that I'm using TDH with my baby 12. I'm having a lot of fun with Lalo. I like to use Lalo. It's not for everybody. It is difficult to use. I shouldn't say it's not for everybody. It is for everybody. It just takes a lot of time to get used to using Lalo. It took me a good 2 months until I was just even comfortable with Lalo. I'm still working on it to try to get good with the Lalo, but to comfort level, you need at least a good solid 2 months to get comfortable with it. And I will put out eventually, a video on the basics on how to Lalo and what you should work on in order to get really good at Lalo. But I'm using TDH at Town Hall 12. Again, it's a lot of fun. One of the reasons why I'm using TDH at Town Hall 11, well, I'm using it at Town Hall 12. I'm using it at Town Hall 13. I'm using it at Town Hall 14. One of the reasons I like to, if possible, I like to use the same army comp at the different Town Hall levels. Reason being is because, again, my theory is always trying to get as much practice to get good with your war army as possible. So if the more work that I put into it, the better off I am. And it's funny because I was watching an Itsu video yesterday, or I saw an Itsu post that he put out for his YouTube subscribers, and the post was basically like, I'm having a lot of fun doing Queen Charge Lalo, but I know you guys have been asking me for P.E.K.K.A. Smash. Which one do you want me to put videos out? I wish I could, and then he finishes off by saying, I wish I could do both, but unless you're really, really putting all your energies into, I'm paraphrasing or I'm embellishing on what he said, but unless you're putting all of your energies into one army comp, you're not going to get really good at it. So again, another trick out there for everybody, if you want to get good at something, then use it. Use it a lot. Use it over and over and over again. Use it in every town hall possible. Use it in all the accounts possible. And I guarantee you, if you use it over and over again, you will get really good. As a matter of fact, I was talking to a new guy in the clan. He just joined. He's been a long-time viewer in the stream, Dub D. He took an attack. He joined up in the clan. He joined us for CWL, and I think he's staying after CWL. But he went 13v14. He got a 13v14 triple, and it was a really nice attack. And I'm like, that was a really nice attack. He's like, Avi, well, you taught me well. He's like, you taught me well. You taught me years ago, and I've been using it ever since. I haven't stopped. Another guy in the clan, FYP, using hybrid. He's using hybrid every single town hall level. Every account that he has, he's using hybrid. And he's gotten really, really good with it. So the trick for you is always to use the accounts, practice with the accounts. If you don't want to farm with the army, then you got to do FCs. That's the only way you're going to get good. You got to do either FCs or you got to farm with the army, or maybe both, but you got to use it over and over again. Now let's go over and look at the other Town Hall 12, which is Old Man Puffer. Old Man Puffer is my almost max Town Hall 12. Now, I've been rewarding myself. When I get to a situation where my heroes are maxed, I started spamming. I started using a spam army, and I'm using it because it's extremely strong, and it's just no thought. I mean, when you're farming on 18 accounts, there's a lot of attacks that you got to take, and it's difficult sometimes to sit there and focus on every single attack over and over again. So the nice thing about spam is it's just, super spammy spam with a little teeny bit of funneling. So here is the army that I am using on this account right now. It is the Super Giant Witch Army with a Quad Quake and a Log Launcher. It is extremely powerful. Spoiler alert, I am using this on one of my 12s, one of my 13s, and one of my 14s, because like I said, when I get to a situation where I don't need the Dark Elixir anymore, I reward myself with a little bit of an easier time. I am taking a ton of attacks a day, multiple different strategies, multiple different town halls, so I can reward myself with a little bit of an easy, a little bit of a gimme every once in a while. That's pretty much it for the Town Hall 12s. Again, if any of these armies that I'm showing you, if you do want to see a video specifically on these armies, leave a comment down below and I will make sure to get that out to you as soon as possible. But for now, let's go over and look at the Town Hall 13s. Okay, so now we are up to the Town Hall 13s. If you're keeping score at home, this is account number 11, 12, and 13. Let's move into account number 11. Account number 11 is my lowest Town Hall 13. Name on the account is Avi1 Kenobi. If you've watched my upgrade videos, you'll understand exactly how I'm doing the upgrades here. I have a certain, order that I do things in. Now, the order that I do things in, first of all, if you want to see this video, it's I'll try to get it up there, up in the corner. It's a video on how to upgrade any town hall. Every single town hall I upgrade the same way. And I do this for two reasons. First reason is for war weight. All these accounts are all in the clans. We have two clans that we war in, another clan that I war in personally with 5 of my accounts doing 5v5s. And I try to keep the war weight low. Again, that's not a real reason to do this. This is more of an OCD type of thing when war weight was a much bigger deal within the game. And that was just the way that I always learned how to upgrade. So I continue to stay with it. But again, the major reason why I've stuck with a certain specific type of order on how I upgrade is because, and I wanted to discuss this further in a future video that I do on how I maintain all these accounts. But when you're maintaining multiple accounts, it's much easier if you have a system put in place that you can instantly look at your base and you know what the next thing that you're supposed to upgrade is. And that's the way I have it. I do my traps first, I do my traps, and I do this area up over here, and then I move around, and I move around, and move around, and come down, come down, come down. And as you can see on this one, I'm doing traps now. And when I say doing traps, there are a ton of traps that need to be done at Town Hall 13. So I'll probably be here on just doing my traps for a while. And while I'm doing my traps, my gold all goes into these traps, my elixir is being put into stuff up here, and my lab, and my dark elixir is being used for my heroes. And when my traps are done, then my gold switches over from here and starts being put into this stuff over here. Again, trying to get this stuff done before I get all of these done. I do always do the signature defense. I try and stay on top of that and get those done. I just noticed now that I have to put down my town hall. My town hall is only level 3. I thought it was done. But let's get back into the accounts. So this is account number 11, Obi-Wan Kenobi. What am I using on Obi-Wan Kenobi? I am using on Obi-Wan Kenobi, I am using TDH at Town Hall 13. And like I said, I am using TDH at 12, and I'm using TDH at 13, and I'm using TDH at 14. I'm using TDH at Town Hall 9 as well, but I don't believe that TDH at Town Hall 9 is comparable to TDH at 12, 13, and 14. It's a whole different ballgame. But I am using it at 12, 13, and 14, which are very similar to each other, again, because it gives me the repetition, it gives me the practice that I'm desiring, and it's hopefully it's making me into a better Lalo attacker and a better TDH attacker. Now let's move over to account number 12, which is Sir Puffington. Sir Puffington is my number 2 Town Hall 13. I'm a little more progressed on this one. Heroes are almost done. I got 2 levels of King that needs to be done, and I'm currently holding on to a book of heroes, and I am going to be getting another one at the end of the season challenges. So hopefully within a month, my heroes will be done. Now, I've told you before that when my heroes are done, I like to take a little break and do a little bit of spam. But I also told you that, well, I didn't tell you, I'm going to tell you now. I don't really like to do the same army comp at a specific town hall. Meaning that at Town Hall 13, I have 3 Town Hall 13s. If I would do the same army comp at every single town hall, at all the Town Hall 13s, it would just become very just repetitious. It would just be the same thing over and over again, and that is where you start to lose focus. As soon as you get a grasp on the attack, then the excitement wears off, and you just. That's why I like to use a different army comp at each. In each town hall, each account uses a different army comp. So what are you using here, Avi? Well, here I'm using the good old hybrid. This is what I'm using over here. I'm using hybrid over here, and like I said, in another, less than a month, hopefully, I'll have my heroes done. I don't know what I'm going to use for spam on this one. Hopefully, it's going to be a heavy dark elixir. Got to figure it out. If you got an idea for me, make sure to leave it down in the comments down below. Let me know what you'd like to see me do or what you think I should be using for attack strategy number 2. But now, let's move over to my last Town Hall 13. Account number 13 is a Town Hall 13, and that account's name is Yoda. Yoda is my highest Town Hall 13. Now, as you can see over here, well, you can't see, so let's put it up like this. You can see over here, these are my top 2 Town Hall 13s. Yoda is over on the right side, and on the left side, you have Sir Puffington. Sir Puffington, if you notice, has 6 builders. Yoda has 5 builders. I've already told you that my immediate goal, my short-term goals, are to have 2 accounts at every single town hall. Which means right now I have 3 Town Hall 13s. One of them's got to go to 14. So I made the decision that Yoda is going to stay at Town Hall 13 and Sir Puffington is going to go to Town Hall 14 because it does have the extra builder to give me that extra push at Town Hall 14. But now let's get back over and talk about Yoda and see the troops that I'm using. Well, if you've gotten all the way through this video and you haven't been bouncing around, you'll know that if I've already told you that my heroes are maxed on this account, then you know I'm using some sort of heavy dark elixir spam. So what am I using on this account? I am using the same thing that I'm using for spam on my Town Hall 12. It is the super giant witch spam. It is strong as could be. Very easy to use. Low degree of difficulty, a high degree of getting triples. It's a lot of fun, and it's a no-brainer attack strategy. So this is what I'm using on my highest Town Hall 13. Now let's move over to the Town Hall 14s. Okay, so here we are on the last Town Hall, Town Hall 14. And for those of you who are keeping score at home, this is account number 14, Town Hall 14. The account's name is Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy is a brand new Town Hall 14. It did not go to 14 when Town Hall 14 came out. It went to 14 about, I don't know, a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And this is what I've done so far. I still have, I got to finish up my new walls, getting them up to the previous max. Right now I'm working on traps. Like I said, work on traps first, and then I'll work my way around. Almost working on heroes right now. Royal Champ is max, Queen is max. Still gotta work on the King and the Royal Champ. So that's what I got to do on this. Got a lot of work cut out for me on this account. What am I using on this account? I am using on this account. What am I using on this account? I'm using a hybrid on this account. My lowest Town Hall 14, I am using hybrid. Hybrid is my, at Town Hall 14, there's not a lot of stuff that they gave us to upgrade initially at Town Hall 14. So it was really, I was able to choose, anything I wanted. Normally, I choose the army comp that I want to use based on how easy it is going to be for me to get a max army as quickly as possible. But at Town Hall 14 is really nothing, they didn't give us really anything that we can upgrade from main troop-wise. So I stuck with the hybrid at Town Hall 14. I'm having fun with it. I love hybrid. I used hybrid just exclusively. I used hybrid for like years, and then I got burnt out a little bit. And then I had to, bounce around a little bit and learn some other things. And I'm glad I did. I'm really, really glad I did. And if there's anything that you'd like to learn, definitely leave a comment down below. Ask me whatever you want to ask. Any army comp you want me to use. If I know how to use it, I'll put out a video. If I don't know how to use it, I'll try and work on it, and I will hopefully put out videos and show you my progress on it. But for right now, let's go over from Puff Daddy. Let's go over to account number 15, which is D&E. D&E is account number 15. I do not have the 6 builder on D&E. Puff Daddy does have the 6 builder. So when Town Hall 15 comes out, D&E might suffer and might not go to Town Hall 15. But for right now, let's not even think about Town Hall 15. We're still a good 14 months away from that. Here's my D&E account. It is progressing through. This account became a Town Hall 14 when Town Hall 14 came out. Let's look at the troops that I'm using on this account. Oops. This account, I am using TDH. I'm using TDH like you saw if you've been watching through the video. I'm using TDH at Town Hall 12, 13, and 14. This is my account that I'm using TDH on at Town Hall 14. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's a good attack strategy, and the nicest thing about using TDH at Town Hall 14 is, like we said before, there weren't a lot of troops that they gave us to upgrade at Town Hall 14, but one of your major troops that you do use at Town Hall 14, which is minions did get an upgrade. So I am able to use at least one max troop. Now let's go over to account number 16, which is also a Town Hall 14. This is Mini-Me. Mini-Me became a Town Hall 14 when Town Hall 14 came out. And again, I'm making progress. Like D&E, heroes are done. Pets are not finished. I only have 5 builders on this account as well. So somebody's going to have to suffer, or I'm going to have to grind out some builder base and get that 6 builder. But that's a whole other story for a whole other video. What am I using on this account? This account, the troops that I'm using are, Wimp Lalo, or as you guys might be calling it, Blizz Lalo. We call it Wimp Lalo. We like Wimp. It's a blimp with wizards in it. Wizards, blimp, Wimp Lalo. So I'm using it. I'm having a lot of fun. It is another form of Lalo, so I am getting extra Lalo practice, but it's different from TDH, so it's not that same repetitive, same thing over and over again. And especially because I usually take my mini-me attacks right after my D&E attacks, so it's a good thing that I'm not using the same army comp on both of them. But that's pretty much it for this. Let's move over to account number 17 now, which is Mother Puffer. Mother Puffer is my second highest Town Hall 14. Again, this one did go to Town Hall 14 when Town Hall 14 came out. This one does have 6 builders, so it will be going to Town Hall 15 when Town Hall 15 comes out. Progress, I'm making some progress over here. Pets is the real thing that you got to be concerned about. This one, whoa, Avi! I just remembered. Now I got 11 hours. I got 11 hours till I can get that Hammer of Heroes. I could put down something if I wanted to now, but I'm waiting until tomorrow so I can get that Hammer of Heroes. I'm gonna max out my my Electro Owl, and then I'm gonna put down my Unicorn after that. What army comp am I using on Mother Puffer, you ask? I am using, I'm not using the spam because I still need Dark Elixir. So what are you using, Avi? I am using on this one, I'm using P.E.K.K.A. Smash. And I'm not having the greatest results in P.E.K.K.A. Smash. I never really used P.E.K.K.A. Smash before, so this is my first introduction to P.E.K.K.A. Smash. And like I told you earlier, it's no bueno to learn a new army comp at the highest town hall, but I am doing it. I'm not taking do as I say, not as I do. So I'm doing it. I'm having some fun. I am having some success. I did mention earlier in the video, I watched an Itsu video yesterday on P.E.K.K.A. Smash. It was a Town Hall 13 video, but it was a very good video, and I did get some insights from that video. And hopefully, when I could tweak my attack and get it the way I'm comfortable with it, I will bring you all of my secrets, all of my tips and tricks for this attack strategy. And like I said before, if there's an attack strategy that I've used and you'd like me to share my tips and tricks with you on that strategy, definitely leave me a comment down below and say, Avi, I've seen you do this attack strategy during stream or during war. Can you please tell me how you're doing it? And it would be my ultimate pleasure to teach you how to do something. So let's move on to the last and certainly not least of the accounts, account number 18, which is none other than Avi. Avi is my highest account. I do have my pets are maxed on this account. Everything, my storages are maxed. The only thing that I still have to do on this account, I got 42 walls left. I got 2 cannons, but as you can see, I don't have another builder for another 8 days. So within the next 6 days, I will be just focused on walls. And after, when there's about 2.5 days left, that's when I know that I could go from 0 storages and I won't max out by the time the next builder is available. What am I using on this? Well, if you've been following along all along, you could probably guess what I'm using on this. I am using the pure super giant witch spam, and oh boy, it is a lot of fun. I gotta tell you, it's a lot of fun. It's not the ideal army to use, and like I said, it's only an army that I use when I don't need the Dark Elixir anymore, because this army sure costs a lot of Dark Elixir, 4,834 Dark Elixir. So for all those of you who still have to get your heroes done, or you still have research to do, I would not necessarily use this strategy. But for those of you who have finished your heroes and finished your research, it is definitely a fun, easy strategy to use, and it's very easy to get triples. That's pretty much it. That's the end of the video. Let's move over here, say thank you to everybody for hanging out until the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, if there's something, anything that you want me to bring to you in a future video, definitely leave me a comment down below. I'm a Clasher. I play Clash, and then when I finish playing Clash, I'm making videos now. So my job is to make you happy, and if I can make you happy with a specific video, then that's my job, and that'll make me happy. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, so you're always going to be, turn on notifications, so you're always going to be notified when a new video comes out. And until the next video, have a super great day.